here joined by OG. We're going to review some of the player stickers for the IEM Rio Major.
Got Mezzy hanging out with me and Roy, and that is a sticker. We're going to be doing 2 scores out of 10 for it, so it's the signature itself and then just general aesthetics. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh,
the one and only.
There it is.
It's the same sticker I had for the last like 3 majors, so
you've seen it for a long time, but I mean, it is pretty nice. But I think I'm just like, I want to see something new, you know?
Yeah.
overall it's an insane sticker. I would say like the style itself is 8 out of 10.
It's not too simple.
Hey!
Yeah. Not too simple, but
I mean, it is good, right? I mean,
it is, yeah.
All right, let's get some.
I think a 9 for me.
Yeah, 9. I think it's
9.
Just because the Navi logo is so sick on every sticker, it's like also like 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Like the background always looks sick with the Navi logo.
I think the only thing with the aesthetic on this one is just how much it obviously is an autograph, but maybe like a 7 for this one, an aesthetic for me.
7, yeah, 7's fine, yeah.
Okay.
It's Dexter.
Oh, Dexter.
Don't tell him.
I told him I didn't like it because I think it's like a cool logo. Like if you put it on a YouTube channel, I would give it like a 9 out of 10.
It is kind of like unique in that way.
That's the one thing I like about it. Is
yeah, it's very unique,
how
and
unique
it looks good as well. I guess that it looks pretty good.
But I think for CS sticker, like I really like the names idea. So you have like Dexter, Flames, with like that kind of idea. So I would give it like an 8 out of 10. But just because I'm biased and he's my teammate.
I think just because it's so unique, maybe an 8. I mean, I think it looks really good. That's the thing. I'll give it. I think an 8 for me.
Yeah, I think the looks and how unique it is would be an 8 as well.
The background, yeah, I'll give it like a 6 out of 10.
You don't necessarily know who it is. Maybe your signature rating is a little lower.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think 7 maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. So 7 and 8. Your Kinder.
Looks like kind of like the Viking runes or something.
That's what I was thinking. Like Norse runes.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that. That's a pretty cool design itself. I would give it 9 out of 10.
Oh, I like this one.
I like everything about it, but the Y, for me, the first letter looks. I don't know about that one.
And the background is meh, kind of like 6 out of 10.
Nice typeface and how the placement is. I think within the logo as well. I think it's nice.
Yeah, it
so,
does.
Yeah.
Like both for me, aesthetic and like 8.
Throwing fire.
Okay, 8.
Throwing. Terrorists win.
Before things got underway here, we definitely had our eyes on the prize. And by that, I mean just trying to figure out who in the hell is going to come out on top of the legend stage. There's so many options to choose from, and I'm sure that somebody's pick'ems are already screwed, and that is just about the way the pick'ems go. So I do invite what is the Intel Extreme Masters. We are green, and we are in an intermission, which ultimately means we're doing the reseeding. We're getting everything put back into place as to where it needs to go for round number 2. And in doing so, I'm going to toss it over to a 1xBet prediction video in which surely someone got it wrong.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 1xBet predictions. We're here in Rio for the Legend stage. The budget was a little short for Stunner, so they had to use me as a host, but it's gonna be all right, don't worry, you're in good hands. So now we're talking pick'ems. Kassad, of course, I'm gonna give you the mic first.
0 and 3. I think it's the most obvious one, right? Everybody would agree on this one.
Sprout, yeah.
That's what I have in my 0-3. I think there's going to be conversations, right?
Oh, yes.
Mahon, tell me who you got in your 3-0.
I actually kind of lean more towards NIP being 3-0 just because I think
Of
that
course,
they
I'm
have...
biased opinion.
I'm a little, maybe slightly biased, but not really. I just feel like that they're coming in with something where teams can't really anti-strat them that well, and also they kind of have a system that looks a lot better with Alexi B than they did with Hampus.
I'm going to go with Cloud9.
Oh, Cloud9.
Okay.
Yes. I'm going to go with Cloud9.
Is that a
simply
risky
because,
Cloud9 pick?
you know, I'll tell you, when you go from a 0-2 into 3-2, there's a great burden off your shoulders, right? And you feel much better. And these games, they make you stronger.
Okay, we're gonna put a stop to this. I personally won my Diamond Con. Okay, so Na'Vi is that's a safe bet. They're gonna make it through. That's 1 point. You don't know if they're gonna lose a map here and there. That's a risk.
Look at how he's playing. He's playing for the Diamond Coin. He's not playing hard
You
mode.
asked the question, who's gonna be 3-0?
I'm here to help you guys. Okay.
All right.
These are 2 points. These are 2 points.
So if I say heroic, then
we put heroic.
Oh well.
What do you want to do?
I'm just
You're really gonna pick heroic.
I'm just gonna pick the lesser evil now. He stays.
All right, here we go.
All right.
We can put FaZe here.
Yeah,
Keep this moving. Liquid is a pretty safe bet. If we didn't put Na'Vi, I guess, or if we put Na'Vi, I guess Cloud9 would be a relatively obvious for the points. See, you guys can be civil for times.
We can agree.
All right. There we go. Okay. It's gonna be hard for me. My heart is ready to be broken. I just want a debate. I just want a conversation. I think the worst is behind. I think they're a bit more relaxed now, and I can see them in playoffs. Of course, unbiased opinion. I did talk to them actually.
What did they say?
Nothing I can reveal on air. If I burn my sources, no one's going to talk to me anymore. You just have to watch the desk. Everything will be on there. Just collect everybody.
So that's inside information. So let's put Vitality there. All right.
There we go.
I believe.
Okay.
Are we pandering to the crowd in this situation, or do we actually believe in Furio?
It's not about pandering to the crowd. I think they look reasonably solid. And also, yes, the point about the crowd you made right there, that it's going to be, the crowd's going to be right behind them. They're the only representatives remaining from the South American side of things. The only caveat here is that pressure. Are they going to thrive in it, or is it going to make them crumble?
That's the question. I think they're cool as hell.
So good.
So we're ready to send them on the pickups. I have them up.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
There we go. Now this is where the conversation gets tricky.
Mouse, they still have a lot to grow into. They're going to be better over time, but I feel like right now they reach a level where I could believe in them.
I'm gonna need a yes or no.
It's
a yes. Well, we have a winner. Who do you pick? Kasad, you have the power for about 10 seconds. Who do you pick?
Out of all, between ENCE and Heroic is my pick. I think ENCE has a lot of time, had a lot of time to prepare for this one.
I have to go with Heroic. I think they've shown enough, and ENCE, I don't think they're there yet. It's gonna.
That's loud. Yes. Tell me a little bit about, you know, you can't walk around in here. I know you personally can't walk around in here. I saw the line form. Talk to me a little bit about some of the stuff.
Winning their first major championship. You won't find it. It's done from a minor to a major final.
Right now we have 1 hour left on table. That would you would definitely.
Yeah, so back on the days, I think CS 1.6 was in good shape in Brazil until 2010. That's exactly when WCG, a big tournament that used to do qualifications in all countries and then get them together in a place, stopped doing CS. It was such a big tournament in part in Brazil that CS was kind of living through that tournament. So once they cut it down, everyone was like, oh, we have no reason to play CS 1.6 anymore. For the following years, from 2011 to 13, I was kind of trying to keep the scene alive in Brazil, just because I really loved CS.
Fala galera, hoje eu vou dar uma ensinada para vocês em como.
Felt that I could do a change, I could make a difference on helping people to get better, play more CS, you know, play tournaments. I was casting the tournaments myself.
Nadia, pega cá, consegue pegar cá. Quem sabe ele consiga. Opa!
I was doing it all. Around 2012 and 13, we heard about CSGO kicking in. And at first, when I first tried the game, I thought it would be a disaster, just like it was in Condition Zero, for example, was in CS Source. Like, I didn't feel like that was it. The recoil was so bad, like, it didn't feel like CS at all. And I was like, dude, this is not it. And then a lot of people in Brazil were already moving to it. I can mention Taco, for example. Taco was one of those guys who was, okay, this is it, we gotta go CSGO. And I kept doing CS 1.6 for a little bit more months. I kicked ass and started doing CSGO. And I remember in 2013 that one of the things that happened is we didn't have South American servers. So CSGO was coming in and there was matchmaking for Europe, matchmaking for North America, but no matchmaking for us. And then we started on Facebook, and everyone in the community started hashtag Valve at our servers, in Portuguese, and everyone started this movement. And within a week, CSGO added it. So we felt like, okay, they see us, so we kept going from there. And I think it really changed in 2014 at the very end. We received a spot and a chance to go to ESWC France. So that would be our first CSGO appearance. And we didn't have the money to go. At the time, we decided to get together to merge two teams. We had Kaboom at the time, who was me, the twins, Lucas and Henny, FNX and Fur. And we decided to merge this team with TD, who had an owner. His name is Sleepy. He was a big guy, helped us go so much in the beginning. So we bring some players together. We got Steel and ZKK and Boats, and me and Fur. So we kind of collided those teams. Even though we had those teams together, it was still hard to go to France. And that's when we used the Games Academy money, and we told people, hey, this month, every single monthly payment is going to go towards the tournament. And it was amazing because we basically had 4 times more instantly. People in the community were like, we're going to support you guys. And boom, we went to France to play the first tournament. I mean, we lost basically all games there. I think it was 1-4. I even remember Fer telling Pasha, I want to take a picture of this guy. Might never see him again, he was in this mood, this is a once in a life opportunity, taking photos with Pasha. And then we moved back to Brazil, and then this qualification for MLG shows up. And that was big because this was our double C. If there's a tournament people are going to play for, they're going to take us out and going to pay for the hotels, pay for the accommodation, pay for the trip. That's what we need.
Steel, get it, it's over! Just like that, Cloud9 get obliterated!
So we went to this tournament. We won a map against Cloud9 there pretty convincingly on Mirage. We had some different strategies, people are like, oh, those guys exist, they can do different things, right? A week later, we managed to go to Colorado and play the Denver tournament. And we are able to beat Fnatic a map there. So coming from South America, you beat Cloud9 at first, and then you do good against the best team in the world at the time. After that, we go back to Brazil. And that's literally going from 100 to 0 again, because in Brazil, you were not facing any of those competitions. But then we saw that the American League was coming in with CSA. And then there was no South America, of course, for Brazilians always come late. Yeah. So we're like, maybe we can play there. And those guys, but after they start realizing so many comments are coming in, so many feedbacks. If you guys come live in North America, you can play it. Basically, that's basically how it went. And they were like, all right, we can, we have no idea. And then ZKK was like, I have a friend in the United States who maybe can accommodate us for 3 months. And that's when Ricardo, who is now with 00 Nation and were so many years with us in SK and LG, that's when he kicks in with Camila. And he's like, okay, you guys can come, no problem, we're going to figure it out.
Short day, I would say. Good day.
Let's keep it short.
Yeah.
What was it like having 5 gamers move in and kind of change your whole home life?
Well, 7. 7 to start. I was pretty weird, I would say. I've been playing the game throughout 15 years. I was really good friends with ZQK back then. He got in touch with me saying we're gonna have a tournament right there. I think it was EPL or something like that. And I was like, okay, yeah, let me know when you guys are playing. And I just gonna come and check and say hi. 20 minutes later, they're like, yeah, we have no place to stay. Can we stay at your place? Of course, I went to ask my wife if we could have did that. She's like, okay, but how long? I asked them, like, oh, the tournament just gonna take 2 months. They end up
backup.